so fucking legendary because it's being reported, and this is what I'm hearing through the grapevines. Everybody's saying it. Bad Bunny's making between 7 to 9 million a show. Just think about this. Every fucking night. Just look at the dates of this shit. He probably made 8 million here. Probably 6. Both of these shows, Miami Gardens, probably made like 8, 9, 6. Chicago, oh, he definitely made like 9. He probably made 10 of this bitch. Look at this shit right here. Yeah, it's essentially, the nigga's making like 8, 9 million a show. It's ridiculous. This nigga's killing it. Fucking annihilating it. Which, here's also the thing, and I'm wondering if this is going to set a trend. And I'm trying to like, I'm speaking towards what might be a new popping thing. Because Bad Bunny and the people who are coming from the Latin America world is so different in terms of how their deals is. They're making more money out of their record contracts than compared to your favorite artists. Drake, well, I don't know about now because he has a lot of leverage and he's renegotiated a bunch of times. But the majority of artists in the U.S., they are in full record contracts. Technically, Bad Bunny's an independent artist. And I'm going to tell you this because this blew my mind when I found out. And this is why he's getting more money than anybody in the music game, just off music, even though he's selling the most too. Bad Bunny is signed. Bad Bunny gets a 90-10. And for any artist out there, by the way, if you ever watch Rush or anybody else who knows about the music business, these niggas sign, they get an advance, say they get 200,000 as an advance, then they get about 15% royalty rate. And they don't get paid that rate until their 200,000 recording budget and other fees, right? All of them private jets get recouped. Then they get paid off the music at 15%. So let's just do the math. You have to recoup on your advance at 15%. Then you got to recoup on your expenses at 15%. Then after the record keeps selling, you still get 15%. Basically what I'm saying is the reason why it's like a handshake thing. Most artists get their tour, and even though most of them are signed 360s, the labels won't really go crazy unless a big tour like this. If Bad Bunny wasn't independent, his label wants some of this. You're not making 100 million in the labels like, oh no, that's yours, we'll just get the records. No way. But if you're just doing like some spot shows, getting 30 bands, like they're not be like, yo, what's up with the 30 bands? Yo, we need our like 1/5 or whatever. Nah, they ain't doing that, right? So it essentially, and I'm trying to like break this down for y'all. The average artist that signs a record deal is fucked. They don't own their masters. They're only getting 15% payback on average, 15 to 18, on their record. And this is after every expense get paid, which if you know labels, there'll always be an expense. And also, when y'all getting all these private jets, you're paying for it with 15% of every dollar you make. You're basically what I'm trying to say, these things will never get paid. Okay? That's why you hear all these things like, yo, I never got paid for my label. Yeah, you got one check. That was the advance. That's it, buddy. Go ahead. Bad Bunny is technically an independent artist. And this is why he's making 90 cents on the dollar. And what's been explained to me many times is that these artists coming out of the Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico, they already got money. So they're coming from situations where, I don't know how they get their money up in Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. I ain't trying to throw out no weird shit, but they got money. So what happens is by the time the U.S. labels get a hold on to them, these dudes already started to stream, and you'll notice, and let me give you a big difference right here. By the way, a 90-10 people know Cash Money for having. So Cash Money has a distribution deal with Universal. People talk about like historic, like it's very historic, which it is. Also, No Limit, Masters of P's label, had a 90-10 as well. These are very historic deals. I think it was 90-10 or it was fully independent. But anyway, 90-10, nobody's getting that. For you to get 90% of the money and they take 10%, rare. I'm telling you, most artists get 15%. Bad Bunny in them is getting that 90%. How does that happen, you're probably asking? I'm gonna break it down to you. So Bad Bunny and them, somehow they got money. So they're not signing. They're not like broke niggas signing for 30,000 like most American artists are. No disrespect. They already got money. They start streaming. And what happened is Bad Bunny, if you notice where he's signed to, I'll go to him. Bad Bunny. Where is he signed to? Let's figure it out. Okay. His shit falls under Remus Entertainment. The nigga ain't signed to Remus Entertainment. That's his manager. But his manager has an overall deal with some other shit. I'm going to tell you who that is. All right, Remus Entertainment. Let's Google that. Who owns it? It's owned by some nigga named Noah Assad. This is a guy, like the guy in the Latin world. Let me pull his face up on the screen. I'm pretty sure he'll hit me up. He'll hit me up after this. So this is the guy getting all the bread. So this guy here, he has a deal, and you'll see it. Remus Entertainment. This probably is super boring to y'all, so I apologize to the stream, but like, this was so much great info. I'm like, yo, if you're a nerd to this music shit, you'll love just like me. Remus Entertainment signs to Orchard. Okay, here we go. In 2021, Remus Entertainment and the Orchard announced a global distribution deal. You see Bad Bunny right here? Bingo. So essentially, the nigga Noah is his manager. Really, he's not signed to him, but he folds up under the deal, which means he gets all the money. Here's the point of what I'm trying to say. Remus Entertainment did what most people thought was going to be impossible. He has an independent, he's a 90% distribution deal with the Orchard that falls under Sony. So Sony, the Orchard, it's an entertainment company. They do music distribution solely. So they're not going to do all the other label shit for you. They'll do strictly get your music out there. But these dudes in the Latin market, they don't need as much as the US artists need because they're already like a train in motion, and because they don't only focus on the US, and because Spanish is the most like popular language worldwide. Their shit is kicking in high gear overseas long time before they even get to these motherfuckers. So they have a 90-10. So essentially what I've been told is that every album Bad Bunny puts out, they give him a $30 million advance, and it's a 90-10. So he recoups the 30 at a 90-10 rate, and then after that, he pretty much just get 90-10 for the rest of the shit. So essentially, there's no artist that I know of that would be getting a 90-10 split. Like, basically, his deal is like Birdman's deal. This probably went over your head. I don't know. I be trying to explain myself, and I'm trying to think how y'all probably look at the industry. I'm like, did that make sense to them? Yeah, get what I'm saying? Basically, Drake, like, I don't want to talk about Drake now because, like, Drake he has so much leverage. Like, he could have did a lot of stuff. So he probably has some really favorable deal. But let me just say, Drake in, like, 2012. Drake in 2012, maybe not getting the 15% I keep telling you about. He getting 30%. 30, 35. Let's say that, right? Cool. That's him in, like, 2013. Think how lit he was then. Right? Bad Bunny literally was working at, like, I can't remember what. Like, he said 3 years ago he had, like, a regular job. 3 or 4 years ago. He's really new in the game. So compare the time he's been in the game to when Drake's in the game. He has a 90-10. Something that I probably think Drake don't even have now. So he has a 90-10 already, and he's outstreaming Drake by 3. So he does 3 times the amount of streams Drake does. At least this series on Pace. He's doing 3 times the amount of streams as Drake. And he has probably twice the better deal. And he's also fully independent because none of these niggas own his masters. So Sony Orchard just